Hello, hello, and welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Cancer 2021 overall forecast for love and career. How are you doing, Cancer? I hope you're really well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you're returning, thank you so much. Really appreciate all your support. Cancer viewers have been absolutely amazing on all of my videos so far with the views and the likes, so just a huge thank you from me. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising or Venus. We're going to be looking at your 2021 Cancer, both love and career. So I'm going to start with some general messages, and then we'll go into your spread and we'll break it down by the months as well. So I hope you enjoy this, Cancer. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. And I have also tried to sort out my sound issues. Well, a few people commented that they couldn't hear me well enough previously, so I have tried to sort that, so hopefully the sound is better. Please do let me leave me a comment and let me know if you can hear me all right now. I hope it's better anyway. So for Cancer, get some general messages for Cancer about 2021, please. For Cancer, what do they need to know? Cancer viewers, please. For Cancer in 2021. Get messages for Cancer. Cancer in 2021, please. Okay, there we go. Oh, two at the same time. Kept me waiting, but... Oh, and there's the third. Okay, lovely. All right, so Cancer, we have the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. Interesting, came out kind of together, and the Moon. So what I see here is that you're going to have a big decision to make, to be honest. So it may be something that you have been trying to avoid making this decision in the past. It may be a difficult decision where you know either way someone is going to end up being hurt. I get the sense you've been trying to avoid making this decision potentially, or when it's like you're faced with it, it's not going to be something you want to look at necessarily. It's going to be a huge kind of crossroads moment. It's all about which path do I go down here. And again, we have the Moon, which is a huge kind of card of maybe fear of the unknown. What lies ahead, and you know, it can also be do I continue down this path or not? So kind of some sort of big turning point decision for you, Cancer, it looks like. Let's get some more messages for you. So for Cancer, please can we get a few more general messages for Cancer? Cancer in 2021, can we get some more messages, please, for Cancer? Anything else? Whoa. For Cancer, please, in 2021. Yep, great. And what's that? Okay. So, what's that one? Interesting. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Excuse me, the Queen of Pentacles and the Strength card. So there is going to be a big change here, it looks like, Cancer, with the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is going to be turning. So now this can also be kind of universally orchestrated, I always say, with the Wheel of Fortune. This is maybe something kind of feels like it's out of your hands almost. It may be something you're concerned of where this is leading, or you know, you're worried about this change happening. It's going to involve, it's going to require a lot of inner strength, and for you to kind of maybe make some sort of decision. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is Earth energies, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but this is someone who is like very nurturing. She is also all about, you know, the house and home. She can be like wife material kind of character, or someone that you grow and nurture with, you know, you grow and you nurture a connection with. It's very grounded, abundant energy. So this could just be talking about, it could be a decision related to some sort of established commitment that you already have with someone, or your own home, your I'm almost getting your material items, your maybe there's going to be some sort of change in your home setting or that kind of thing. So, and yeah, it could even be like moving. You might need to move, and it might be requiring you to move to, I don't know, like a not so nice house or something like that. It's just popped into my head. But so you might be scared about these changes, I'm getting, and it's going to need some strength. So don't worry to anyone who's like, I don't want to move out of my lovely house right now. That might not be for you. So let's go into your spread and get far more information. So I'll be splitting this between love and work and career for you, Cancer. So get the first 4 cards for love for Cancer in 2021, and the 5th card for their overall advice when it comes to love. And then the next 4 cards for Cancer for their work and career in 2021, and then the 10th card for their advice in this area. So with the top 10 cards, please, for Cancer in 2021. For Cancer in love and career with the top 10 cards, please. Okay. So, for love, Cancer, January, February and March, the Page of Pentacles. April, May and June, okay. July, August and September. And October, November and December. Interesting. And your overall advice. Okay. Now for work and career for Cancer, January, February, March. Lovers. April, May and June. July, August, September. And October, November, December. Ooh, okay. And your overall advice for Cancer for career. The Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of this deck. So this is, excuse me, this is unexpected communication coming in, can be rushing in. It can also be that you need to get something off your chest and say something to someone, or they do to you. But it's kind of like expect the unexpected with this card. It is communication coming in out of the blue about something. Interestingly, we have the Queen of Swords behind that. So this Queen of Swords to me is someone who this is overall, this is a blunt energy with the two of them together, I have to say. The Queen of Swords she kind of finds things out. She is very experienced. She's been through a lot. She is wise and understanding through her intelligence, through her experience of things. And then she can, make the decision to walk away from something or to end something, to cut something off quite brutally, quite coldly, because she has learned everything she needs to know, and from her experience she knows she has to end this. Now that could be about anything with these this message at the bottom of the deck. The Two of Pentacles, this may be about trying to weigh up, again we had that huge decision energy at the beginning, so you may be weighing up the pros and cons about whether to do this or not, whether you may have something you're thinking about, bluntly saying to someone or other in work or love, and ending something, and you're kind of weighing up the pros and cons about whether to do that or not. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles, so definitely you're reflecting about what you've invested into this situation so far. So certainly you could have put a lot of hard work and effort into something, again, work or love, and you're wondering if you're getting a fair return on your investment, how much you've put into this so far. So we have the Four of Pentacles now as well, so that is feeling, a little bit like you're holding back, wanting to protect your assets, not wanting to give too much. It could be someone else is holding back from you as well. So let's see. Interestingly, we have, excuse me, Cancer, I'm so sorry. Okay, that should be better. So we've got the Four of Wands here. So this can be about marriage, certainly. It can be about a commitment, like the house and home as well. So this could be to do with, I got that feeling about your home that popped into my head earlier. So this could be about wanting to, someone has been holding back or being quite mean in a relationship, but maybe with you live together. Or, there is the need to kind of even protect your assets here, I'm getting, with this combination. So interesting messages, Cancer. So let me get your next layer of clarification, and then we'll go through everything. So clarify the same spread, please, for Cancer for 2021 for love and career for Cancer. Oh, cards don't want to shuffle. For 2021 for Cancer, please, with the top 10 cards. Please clarify what's already laid out for Cancer. Okay, so for Cancer, in love, January, February and March. Okay, April, May and June. July, August and September. The Queen of Pentacles again. October, November, December. Oh, interesting. And the overall advice for Cancer. Okay, and in work, January, February and March. Wow. April, May and June. Yep. It's the Ace of Swords for a second time, I have to say. Cancer, spread between love and work. But so July, August, September. Okay. October, November and December. The King of Wands for a second time. You've got so many repeating cards already. Okay, and the overall advice for Cancer in work and career. Okay. Cool, makes sense. At the bottom of this deck we have the Page of Pentacles now, so, and they are also here for you. So this is some sort of offer coming in. It could be, it could be something new. It could be you maybe feeling quite in the cold right now when it comes to love. I'm just feeling, or some sort of situation could be quite difficult, and you're getting a new offer, which is kind of bringing some heat to you, or warming things up. It's a little gesture, a little offer of some sort. Now it could very much, I have to say now I'm seeing a lot of the court cards, like kings and queens already. So it's telling me that there may be quite a lot of people involved this year for you, Cancer. So we have the King of Cups here. This is a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's very deeply emotional character, very in tune with their emotions, emotionally mature, and also when they see something that they realize the value of it, then they want to hold on to it, they want to possess it, and they are very protective of that gem. It can represent their loved ones, but also just they've found something very special and they want to hold on to it. This is kind of what I'm getting. So we have the Fool behind that. So this would mean taking a big risk, taking a big leap of faith, and having a whole new journey. This Fool does mean sacrificing something to take that risk, but it is, and it can feel like, should I be leaping off this cliff? Basically, it can feel like that dramatic in terms of this new chance, but it is taking a leap of faith towards a whole new path. That's kind of why I was getting at the beginning as well, with that kind of decision that you're going to end up needing to make. At the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Swords. Okay, yeah, so this is moving on from something which maybe has been quite choppy, quite emotional, quite difficult. You're moving on to more peaceful waters, but it's basically having to turn your back on something and leave it in the past and move away from it. We have the Star, which is card of Aquarius. So this is really hoping that things will get better in a very difficult, and when things have been difficult, like trying to keep the faith alive, trying to keep hope alive, things will improve. And the Seven of Cups. So there's going to be options for you, Cancer, and it's going to require you to make a decision to decide what is the offer that holds true value to you, and it's going to be a difficult decision, I feel, because I feel like it's almost like you've been you've probably invested a lot into where you are already, so the idea of kind of turning your back on that and moving away is going to be quite a difficult one, which is fair enough. So in love, Cancer, in January, February, March, you've got the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, so earthy energy, but this is some sort of offer that I feel like you're receiving. You may want to make it to someone else and you don't know whether to send that message, but I feel more like you're getting this message and you're looking at it, or this offer, or maybe to go out to do something with somebody, or to meet up, or just to communication, and you're looking at it and you're like, what do I do with this? This message is coming from someone who wants to kind of get on board with you and to kind of team up, to learn together, to work, to collaborate and in love. They definitely want to get on the same page with you. They want to build something with you, is kind of what they're saying. But I feel like you're going to be hesitant when you receive this message about what to do. You may be also feeling like you want to get on board with them as well. That's the general energy. But what I'm seeing in April, May and June for you, Cancer, with this Eight of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, now, I have to be honest, what I'm seeing here is you kind of choosing to walk away from something which has left you emotionally unfulfilled in some way or another. There may have been a lot of feelings here, a lot of emotion, but you haven't been completely happy, and you're kind of thinking about, you could just be thinking about it, but turning your back on it and walking away from it. But the difficult thing here is that it's, with this Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this is a big commitment. I'm almost getting this could be about someone that you live with at the moment. It could be a marriage, someone that you've built a home with. You could have even seen children, you've had children with them, seen them grow up. But if not, you've just built a beautiful home together, and you're kind of thinking, well, if I walk away from this, do I walk away from this after everything I've put into it, after this beautiful home? It could also mean that you'd have to move into a little smaller place on your own or something, and it wouldn't be as nice. It may be a difficult choice from that regard as well. In July, August and September, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. It's an interesting combination. And okay, so I feel like during these months, you're dealing with someone very charismatic, very passionate. They may really be extremely attracted to you, Cancer, or you to them. They could be just gorgeous and hard to resist. Very passionate, going after what they want. They're exciting. And interestingly, I'm not seeing much water energy here other than the King of Cups that we saw yet. But anyway, so I feel like this is more you here, Cancer, with the Queen of Pentacles. Kind of someone who has built a beautiful home, has nurtured that seed or is already they brought it to life. And I'm just getting this with this snake that's kind of now obviously reverse the roles as fits for you, but with this snake kind of in her ear, I almost feel like it's going to be someone who really tempts you. It could even be someone who tempts you to walk away from an established commitment potentially, because this is someone who really nurtures their home and makes it very beautiful and is very grounded. And this King of Wands is really, he's really a charmer, very attractive. Nothing against the King of Wands, he's got many good points, but here I'm getting this sense that you're going to be very tempted during this month, or you may be already dealing with this person due to this kind of temptation. In October, November, December, it's interesting. So now we have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So it could go a couple of different ways. Considering we have that King of Wands energy earlier in the year, you could now be finding out, to be perfectly honest, about them having some sort of partner with their counterpart here with the Queen of Wands. Possibly. From what I can see from your advice as well, it's a possibility. So just maybe just be careful if you have someone trying to tempt you away from your home. Just maybe you want to get full information. That's all I'd say. If this isn't the case, the Ace of Wands is talking about something coming to light, becoming clear, and I'm noticing here that how the sword is being held on the actual blade rather than the handle. So this could be quite a difficult truth to realize, but it's certainly a truthful enlightenment about something or other. Now, if this is not finding out about this attractive character having potentially other people or a partner themselves already, then I feel like you're going to be realizing some sort of truth, and this could even be about yourself, Cancer, and then you could be embodying this Queen of Wands energy yourself. So very confident, regaining your power. If you've been feeling in that kind of Queen of Swords, really like you might need to end something which is very painful, it's very sorrowful kind of energy. This is kind of now you're getting your groove back, I feel, at the end of this year. So, you know, we'll have to see. We'll get another layer of clarification as well, which way that's going to go. In your advice here, Cancer, we have the Five of Wands and the Justice card. So to me, there's definitely going to be conflict for you this year, I'm sorry to say, when it comes to love. There could be too many people involved. It could be issues of competition, or if not, it could just be the ego causing arguments between you and the person you're in love with, or, you know, your relationship, who you in a committed relationship with, I mean. Or you may have been dealing with this for a while, like petty arguments. But with this Justice card, I feel, so this is also telling me this could be something almost like related to the courts. So you could be going through a divorce as well, which could have been quite difficult. Hence that feeling of you need to like leave your established home. I don't know, but regardless, with this Justice card here, this is telling you that, you know, justice will be done this year. There will be things will be made right, you know, in terms of fairness. This justice is very truthful and honest, and it's also about taking, you know, everyone takes responsibility for themselves in this situation. So it's kind of like that sense of karmic realignment. So if you've been dealing with potentially a divorce or some very choppy interactions with someone, you know, justice will be done this year for you. We'll get some more clarification, but you know, even if it may be very difficult, what happens here is going to be happening fairly. So in work, Cancer, very interestingly, in January, February, March, we had the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Now, if only this would come out in like part of your like love spread, but this is very interesting. So I feel like January, February, March, you may be teaming up with someone who is just the most amazing partner at work. Now, they may really be someone completely on the same page as you, or even someone who matches you in terms of, you know, your abilities, and because of that you make each other stronger. This is an amazing team. I feel like you're going to be teaming up with someone, and it's going to be absolutely incredible at the beginning of the year. Really positive in work. Now, that being said, it could also be where this other, with all these pentacles here as well, to be fair, in your love, this could be where if there is someone else coming in to try and tempt you in your love life, this could be someone you meet from work, not necessarily. But anyway, either way, in April, May and June, I feel like you're going to be finding something out at work, because we have this Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. This Page of Swords, it can be about gathering information, I would say, and the Ace of Swords, as we already saw it, is about a truth coming to light, but also it can be about enlightenment, about how to solve a problem which you haven't been able to solve before. And it may be even because of this like partnership you're going to be coming into in the beginning of the year. Maybe this person's going to also be expanding your mind about how to like approach things differently, because this is like that flash of inspiration of like, what if we dealt with it like this, and then solving some sort of issue. So it could be like gathering information and then finding a new solution. Very positive when it comes to your work. It could also be that someone has been trying to avoid some sort of truth, and then this truth is made very apparent at this time. That obviously could be regarding work, but I'm getting more of a positive sense that this is looking for information, looking for answers, and maybe you haven't been able to see it before, and then suddenly you see it. So in July, August and September, Cancer, in your work life, now here you are, Queen of Cups and the Magician. What a pairing. This is you creating what you want to create, what you want to manifest in your work life at this time. So July, August, September, you are manifesting big time. What you want to make a reality in your work life, you can do it. The power is yours. So I would just say, I mean, this is all you, all manifesting. So I would just say at this time, you're very powerful. What you want to bring into reality at work is a go. So just go for it. Like what you want to create in the workspace, what you want your career to look like. I almost want to say, if you want a promotion right now, go for it. This is your key moment. Very good. Or it could just be you've already had that enlightenment in the months earlier, and now you're using that information and making something happen for yourself. It's really good. Interesting. In October, November, December, I've just noticed, look at this, Cancer. In the middle of the year in your love life, King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, I have never seen this happen before. And October, November, December in your work life, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. So, wow, I don't know what to say. This is coming into your workspace. But it seems like this pairing is, I've just noticed, oh my gosh, we've got the King and Queen of Wands directly beneath each other as well. So this could all be about some major new partnership. Maybe this new person you're meeting, new love, potentially, new partner, you may be meeting them at work because they're very much here as well. But it's interesting because I've talked about both of these characters already, but this King of Wands brings something back to life because it's this kind of phoenix energy. So it's like, from the ashes, it brings it back into this very like victorious energy. And this Queen of Pentacles, very stable, very loving, kind, and abundant energy as well. So I mean, I have to say, I feel like this is about somebody else that is making something happen for you. Maybe they are even bringing you back to life at this time, at the end of the year, and maybe that is why with this counterpart here as well, that you feel like suddenly you've got your mojo back. Interesting. I definitely need more clarification, Cancer. Your advice regarding your work and career, the Wheel of Fortune, changes are happening. I think it came up at the beginning, didn't it? So you may be worried about what's happening here, but through it all, through these changes, which are like kind of universally orchestrated, the Seven of Wands is like not giving up. It's determination. It's when almost against all odds is what I get with this card. You're working, you're putting the work in, and you are successful with this. It's kind of persevere. Don't give up. Persevere against all odds. Put the work in, and positive change is coming. Even if you're scared about the change that's happening for you right now, Cancer. Whoosh! So let me get one more layer. See if we can get some more clarification for you. So the top 10 cards, please can we clarify for Cancer? This is a wild reading, Cancer. I'm excited for you. So the top 10 for Cancer, but I have to say, of course, just my reminder that this is a general 2021 forecast. It's not going to resonate with all Cancers out there. Obviously, I do hope that you enjoy it regardless. And of course, you may not even know it's going to resonate yet, because this is a whole year forecast, but you can always come back and refer to it. But yeah, if it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your other placements and watch my other videos. You might want to do that anyway to get some more information. So Cancer, can you clarify with the top 10 cards, please, for Cancer? Okay, so Cancer in January, February, March in love. Oh yes. April, May and June. Okay, July, August, September. Wow. October, November, December. And your advice. Wow, oh God. Okay, interesting. I don't know what to say here. In work, January, February, March. Interesting. April, May and June in work. Yep. July, August, September. October, November, December. Oh my giddy aunt. And your... Bloody hell. And your overall advice, Cancer. Very interesting. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. Again, just like at the beginning, and this is a crossroads moment for you, Cancer, but I have to say, if I just try and hold this up closer, I don't know if you can see, but in one hand is like a heart-shaped stone. So this is all about following your heart here, or needing to, kind of this is being called down a new path. You may feel pulled in two different directions, or worried about going down this new path, but it's kind of like the need to follow your heart here. The Wheel of Fortune again behind that. So what is happening here is universally orchestrated. There's big changes. I have to say this is the third 2021 reading I've done so far, Cancer, and this card has shown up in every single reading. So I feel it's huge, but it's there are going to be changes, but it's arranged by the universe for your greater good. And I say that, and behind there is the Tower. And this particular tower is talking about some sort of structure in your life that might be falling apart. It's one of those things that you couldn't consider once it's built, ever living kind of without it. And obviously it's meant like a figurative of building. So I'm not talking necessarily like a house is going to fall down. I'm talking like, the establishment of a marriage, for example. And when it crumbles, it can be shocking. But this particular Tower card is talking about the person who is that warrior who survives it, and they adapt, and they are stronger as a result. So yeah, it looks like big changes are coming for you here, Cancer, but you will adapt. You will come out stronger on the other side. At the bottom of the deck, the Princess of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords, so same as over here. This is unexpected communication, can be, but with this the Princess of Swords is also about getting a second opinion, or you've had an idea before and now you're kind of reconsidering it. So let's see. Interesting. Again, the Eight of Cups. So this is talking about walking away from a situation where you're not emotionally fulfilled. So this could have been something you've even considered doing before in the past when it comes to a commitment or a committed relationship. And yeah, let's see. And there's the Four of Wands. Again, I think this is in exactly the same place at the bottom of the deck as it was over here. So this can be about marriage for sure. It can be about a fated commitment. So you could have thought about walking away from this commitment in the past, but maybe you went back to it, and now you're having second thoughts, and you really feel like you need to make a decision. It could be something sparking your interest, making you think again about whether to. I feel like it's that Page of Pentacles, to be honest, that message that comes in. So, Cancer in love is clarified for January, February, March by the Princess of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups. This is talking about someone who their feelings for you have been growing, and now they can't hold it back anymore. They're coming forward to express their feelings to you, basically, and the emotions cannot be held back. It is picking up pace. Their emotions are growing stronger. So yeah, I feel like that's... Now it could also be you having these feelings for someone else, growing and not knowing whether to reach out and tell them. With the Three of Pentacles, it could be someone that you work with, or it could just be that the two of you want to kind of work together and build on this, but you're going to be hesitant, and I can see why, because if this is going to involve maybe perhaps walking away from some sort of established relationship. So in April, May and June is clarified by the Star card. This particular Star card is talking about it's you're being guided to follow this star down a path. It's like you're getting back into alignment with the path you're supposed to be on when it comes to this card. It's which is, I know it's an unusual interpretation for the star card, which is often about healing and wish fulfillment. But here it's interesting for me with the colours are very similar to this Eight of Cups. I feel like you're being guided to even walk away from something, but it's going to be difficult because of everything you've invested into it so far. Now in July, August and September, we have this notorious by this point pairing clarified by the Nine of Cups. So a lot of happiness here. This is true satisfaction, wish fulfillment again. I mean, the woman is actually holding a babe, a very weird looking baby, I have to be honest, in this particular card. But anyway, but it's a sense of happiness, family, even like a new family. So, I mean, you might even want to start a new family with this person at this time. But or they might have children, I just heard, and maybe you're now going to be entering into a life with their children. Now that's very specific, that's not going to be for everyone, but regardless, it's just a huge sense of happiness and satisfaction in these months, and I feel like it's going to be because of this new partnership. October, November and December is clarified by the Five of Cups. It's very interesting because this is about reflecting on what has gone wrong, the disappointments, maybe some regrets, and sadness. So I have to be honest, Cancer, you might be finding something out here that is quite hard information to find out. You may be finding out that the person that you've felt guided towards with the King of Wands is in a partnership with someone else, just as a possibility. It doesn't have to be. But you are going to be reflecting on maybe you're going to be in a very reflective state at the end of the year when it comes to love, maybe disappointed, but you have to also reflect on what you still have, what remains with this Five of Cups. Even if you make some sort of realization, you can certainly regain your power, and you might just be reflecting back on what you've lost in the past at this time. Interestingly, your advice is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, usually an extremely positive card for me, but it does speak all about marriage. So I have to be honest, I kind of feel like you're dealing potentially with a divorce this year, and if you're not, then good, and if you are, then I'm very sorry. It must be immensely difficult to deal with, but I mean, this is generally a very beautiful card. So I almost feel like if you're going through that at the moment, justice is happening, karma will happen. Obviously, that's always good to bear in mind that justice will be dealt out in a very fair manner. If it's some sort of marriage that is dissolving here, then what's happening will be done in a karmically fair way. So it might not always seem fair in that moment, but it is for a greater kind of justice sense. That's kind of what I'm getting for you. It might also, I have to say, this just popped into my head, and I don't want to miss it. If you find out you're dealing with someone who is actually married and there are too many people in the mix, then the advice is to do the right thing, I have to say as well. Now, obviously, if that's not you, then it's not you. And no judgment from me, I'm just passing advice on. Because this is talking about too many people being in the mix as well, and that kind of thing, and this is about a marriage. You don't want to be that person, is all I'm saying. So either way, Cancer. Now, in work, so January, February, March is clarified by the Seven of Swords. This is interesting. So this is an element of deception. Now, this Seven of Swords can be about getting what you want, but from unusual means, not necessarily going down the straight, obvious path, if you like. So someone may be trying to be sneaky with you, to try and, they may even actually be in love with you, and maybe just saying, oh, let's work on this project together, but actually they have ulterior motives. This is kind of my ulterior motives card, or trying to circumvent something to get what they actually want. So just be careful, but I mean, take from that what you will. In April, May and June is clarified by the Prince of Pentacles. It's interesting to me the way this is the Page of Pentacles. Both of these cards are actually looking away from the truth in the middle, which is interesting. But the Page of Pentacles here is looking back on an offer, an opportunity in the past, and still with curiosity. So yeah, it could be that you're thinking back and using what you found in the past to sort of gain some new answers, gain some enlightenment. Or it just could be something that you kind of wanted to avoid looking at in the past, and now you're kind of reconsidering it and finding some answers. In July, August and September is clarified by the Princess of Pentacles. So this is like the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the need to kind of explore more, not really moving as such. It's exploring your current surroundings and finding out more. You're not done here. In your where you are right now with this particular card. There's more to learn, more to find out. There's the need to kind of pause and gather, find out more from where you are right now. So I'm not seeing, to be honest, like you're moving on from your current job or that kind of thing. It's just more that you are learning more from your current surroundings and then making something happen and manifesting from that, if that makes sense. October, November and December is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles for the fourth time that we've seen her. So I mean, this is to me too many people involved, a lot of people involved. This is major. The Queen of Pentacles, again, she is that kind of wife material. She is all about her home and kind of being in tune with her surroundings. So you could just be feeling in a very abundant energy. It has to be said. Take out the fact that we've got the matching partners as up here. You could just be feeling very abundant and hugely successful. And if we ignore like the potential of this being about partnership, this is entrepreneurialism with the King of Wands, creativity and a huge abundance. So in that sense, it's very successful for you. I feel like Cancer, love and work are going to be mixing, I have to say, by what's come out, but you'll know if that's for you. Interestingly, what your advice is regarding work and career is clarified by the Five of Wands, which is here as well in your advice when it comes to your love life. So if you are actually kind of someone that you work with kind of comes towards you, you might be finding out that they're the ones that are married. It's the strongest message, so I have to say it. But regardless, if it's not about that, it is talking about persevering through conflicts, through maybe you're having competition at work with other people, but these battles with each other is a kind of training, is making you stronger. So don't give up, persevere. These conflicts you're learning from them. This is whatever is happening now. It's universally orchestrated. Positive change is coming, but you're going to have to really, I almost feel like, fight for it. If there's something in work that you really want to manifest, you're going to have to, make it happen, fight for it. And I also just put the hard work in. Cancer, what a roller coaster. I really hope you enjoyed the video. That is what I've got for you for your forecast for 2021. So please hit the like button. That would make me very happy. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And please subscribe. I will be back each month to do at least a general love reading. And obviously we'll see how it goes with the channel as it grows. Hopefully I can do other bonus readings as well. I'm very excited to see the channel growing. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all your views and likes and comments so far and subscribes. It's just amazing. I wish you the most amazing 2021 and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, Cancer.